empty cup. Just crack a smile and fill it up. Fill it
up. Welcome to After the Final Pour, brought to you by the Malting Hour. I am one of your hosts, Tony Golick, joined always with
Brandon Winninger.
Brandon, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
We had 2 triple IPAs and and then a lager and a sour, fun beers.
On the lighter side.
Yeah, we did okay. I think the 2 triple IPAs at the end there put us to a good level to do an After the Final Pour.
Indeed.
And what are we drinking? What did I bring?
God, if I can pronounce this correct.
Good luck. Also, by the way,
Kamigoye?
Sure.
Kamigoye from Transient Artisan Ales.
I will say that I'm very proud of both of us because you poured this a little while ago.
Yeah.
And you and I have been sitting here talking for a good 20 minutes, and neither one of us
has touched it.
Nope. I thought about it a couple of times. I was like, this is the perfect time to
Yep.
have this. All right, here we go. It smells delicious. What do you think?
It's nice.
I kind of wish it was a little. I should have pulled it out during the break.
Yeah, but even then, I still feel like it's really good.
Ooh.
So the thing with this is, this particular one is and it's a collaboration done with Magnanimous Brewing, and this is a Blanton's Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Stout.
So when I saw this one, as soon as I saw Blanton Barrel Aged, I 100% thought of you. I'm like, this is a beer that you and I are going to drink. Because I think I'm very bad at sometimes I got beers for us. And then I grab 3 and then we drink one of them. When I saw this has been sitting in a cool, dark place on a dresser, waiting for me to bring over here to drink with you. I was ready to drink it with you, whether we did it.
I don't feel like we probably didn't even need to put it in the cooler, but
yeah, I mean, it just I wanted it chilled a little bit.
Yeah,
and I felt like that was actually probably the best.
Yeah,
because it's not super cold in there.
No.
I almost put it in your kegerator.
Yeah.
I opened it up and I was like, do I want to put it in there? I didn't want it to get too cold in there, but I feel like this is a good temperature. It could just be a little bit warmer.
I will say, so I did a quick search on this, and the first one that came up showed an old Fitzgerald Bourbon Barrel Age. So I feel like they do
different barrels.
But I do love me some Blantons. So
I love Blantons too. I'm so sad to see how low that Blanton's bottle is. You have enough for
a half a pour, maybe.
Yeah, that is just so tasty. It's so good. By the way, you do know it's now it's October when this comes out, but it's still Bourbon Heritage Month, and Benny's has I sent you that picture of all the bourbons that I bought.
Oh yeah,
with Angel's Envy and Buffalo Trace I got from Beer on the Wall. Which that bottle is halfway already gone. It's either Weller or Buffalo Trace are my favorite. I think Buffalo Trace is my favorite.
Well, I mean, because Buffalo Trace is, I feel like, easier to get most of the time.
I can't find it anywhere. I can never find it. I was so surprised to see it. And it's a $45 bottle.
I want to say...
I remember when it used to be like 30 but
that the Jewel on Six Corners has had it fairly regularly behind the counter.
Oh, good to know.
So you go to the customer service counter, there's a whole stuff.
Yeah, there's a selection of Whistle Pig, small Whistle Pig.
And the other one they always have on there is the Heaven Hill Bottled in Bond.
Oh, the Bottled in Bond. Is that the Bottled in Bond?
Yep.
Okay,
yeah.
So right now, by the time this comes out, it's over. I'm telling you, Benny's has a deal on all these bourbons. Angel's Envy, I want to say, is closer to mid 40s.
Okay.
For a bottle, the 750, and I got it for 32.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and there was some other ones that I grabbed, their bourbon. It was $20 for the size of that Jim Beam bottle over there.
Yeah.
But anyways, check out, if you got time this weekend, look at it. Stop in. They have a bunch of deals on all those bourbons.
Will do.
I think I'm gonna grab one more bottle.
Excuse me.
I've decided that I would like to start having regular different bottles of bourbon just sitting around.
Yeah, no, it's nice. And like, so I've been regular, like this little decanter or whatever you want to call it. Been filling that up with Jim Beam. So
That's perfect. And that's, I've been doing stuff like that. That's how I do the...
and I tell people, oh, that's the fancy stuff.
Don't worry about it. It's in a decanter. You
Yeah.
know it's fancy. The Binny's Clark and Sheffield bourbon is very tasty. And normally the
That's good to know. Like
1.75 milliliter is about $20.
that's not bad at all.
And it's good for if you just want to like, some bourbon and some water, or you just want it over the rocks, or if you're like, I want an old fashioned, but I don't want to like use like, because all the bourbons that you have I like, and I would make drinks with them.
Yeah.
But the Eagle Rare or the Heaven Hill, I'm like, I kind of want to just sip that, like just taste it. Even the Basil Hayden, because I thought that's the Basil Hayden that you got me too. Is that the wine barrel one?
It's the wine barrel one.
I really want to try that one sometime soon.
You gotta open it soon.
You know what? If we're hanging out for the Bears game, and I walk over here, maybe I'll bring.
So
over
there's
some
two
bourbon.
Basil Haydens.
You have a regular one and the vine.
Yeah, the regular and then the red wine cask finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I've got like the Taylor, the E.H. Taylor. I haven't opened that yet. Or I haven't opened. Did I open that? No, I didn't open the Eagle Rare yet either.
No, I do want to try that too.
But I do have my fancy new cocktail smoker too that I want to bust out.
That was another thing that I saw on TikTok. They did instead of wood, they did a cinnamon stick that they did the whole smoking thing of. If we end up watching the Bears on Sunday, maybe I'll grab my bag and throw one of those bottles in there and just bring it over so we can try a little bit. Like, I've also gotten to the point where, well, yes, I could easily sit there and just drink bourbon. Mm-hmm. I also like the idea of like, oh, here, we'll do like the jigger pour in there, and whether it's over ice or anything, just like have a sip, like try that. Good. Oh, you want to try that one? Good. And that's all I need.
Yeah.
It's like, I really want it. Like, I really love I really love the taste of bourbon. I really love the way Buffalo Trace is because of the vanilla and oakiness and it's fucking smooth. And I'm sure there's other, great. I mean, I'm very new still to the world of bourbon. But.
Yeah, and then I don't take anything away from the fact that then we went camping up in Door County that time, but like originally we were gonna go do bourbon, the bourbon trail and do some stuff. I definitely think we need to do that again.
I still would like to do that. It's not out of the question.
That being said, Metallica's playing in Nashville.
Yeah, I know. I sent you that message.
I told Becca, I was like, I might be doing a road trip.
I'm very serious about doing that.
I did say, I was like, I'd really like to go to Toronto.
That would be cool. But
I don't know if Tony's got a passport.
Not yet, but I could do that.
You've got time.
But the Tennessee one is cool because one show on Thursday, that's with Pantera.
Yep.
Friday, piss off in fucking Nashville. Recover. Saturday, Limp Bizkit, Metallica. Sunday, head on home.
Yeah.
Monday, Cinco de Mayo, and I would take that day off and just have tacos with you.
Yeah. Dude.
Well, I'm for sure going to take that Monday off. I'm like, Cinco de Mayo, perfect.
Yeah, dude.
This way, Thursday, Friday, Monday, something to think about.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
Like, it's on my radar.
Yeah, okay, cool. You let me know if you want to pull the trigger, and we'll do that, because I will do that with you. Anyways,
I've never been to Nashville, so.
Neither have I. So I think that would be a fun trip.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this beer.
Yeah. So I do like, there's a nice maltiness, and
it poured very thick.
Yeah.
And it's coating the glass, but it's not thick.
Yeah. No, it looks heavier than it actually is. It's not like syrupy.
No.
It's got this deep, like dark chocolate flavor that I'm getting. And I'm getting a lot of, I'm not getting the bourbon so much, but I'm getting barrel character on
That's
this.
funny. I was going to say the opposite, because I get a little more bourbon than barrel on this.
Well, let me see. I'm drunk, so.
I've reached my capacity.
No, so there is... So I am getting so there is bourbon there, like right on the tongue, right in the beginning. I'm getting like I hit a bourbon, but as it lingers, I'm getting a lot more bourbon, barrel character, which
Let me do that too.
I enjoy beers that have not just the bourbon, but like some of the characteristics of the barrel.
I took a smaller sip, and I actually got more barrel up. Like, kind of switched around. I got more barrel up front, and then I had a like bourbon hit.
Yeah.
And now it's barrel and bourbon.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take away from this beer and just classify it as something else. I have there's Bourbon County vibes here to me.
Oh, agreed.
And I hope that if Transient and who's the other brewery?
Magnanimous.
If they hear that, I hope they take that as a compliment and not me downplaying the hard work that they did with this beer.
No,
it's very good.
and that's another thing. Like with breweries, well, with barrel aged beers, like if you're gonna not say that, I'm not saying Goose Island was the beginning of this, but they were like the forefront of making it mainstream. And if you're gonna say that, like, you know, comparing it to that is a knock, then that's shitty.
Yeah.
Because like they've been the most successful with lines of barrel aged beers every year that sends droves of people to find it. And even though like it's produced now in like more mass quantities, that's completely fine. But like the fact that this beer is still sought out by people and like people go like spend their holiday weekends like looking for this, says a lot. And to be compared to that, I think should be taken as a huge compliment.
It's funny. Excuse me. It's funny that you mentioned that because we haven't actually. I don't think we haven't brought it up. We normally like bring up the Bourbon County lineups when it's released, and we haven't really talked about that. Since I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah.
If that's okay, because this is a year that I feel like maybe, but everything else like I'm really excited about. Regular Bourbon County, very excited for that. Really excited about this, the Bourbon County brand vanilla rye stout.
Ooh,
I love vanilla, and Bourbon County vanilla has always been my favorite.
Yeah.
A rye version of it. I'm very excited about that. The other one, Bourbon County Macaroon.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That is super exciting. Then the Bourbon County brand Bardstown Cask Finish. Like, they did that collaboration and had the bourbon aged in Bourbon County barrels, you know, and we had the Bardstown bourbons that were really good.
Oh,
we
yeah.
got sampled on prop day. This one, I want to read this real quick. So 2024 Bourbon County brand Bardstown Cask Finish Stout results from the cooperation between Goose Island and Bardstown. We got it. Mirroring the process of aging Bardstown Original Series Rye, Goose Island's Imperial Stout was aged in Bardstown Straight Rye Whiskey barrels. Then is transferred to hybrid oak and cherrywood barrels for finishing. And this is the weirdest one. 2024 Bourbon County brand proprietors barley wine ale.
Ooh.
They're not doing a stout. And this one is an interesting twist. 2024 prop variant is not a stout at all. Goose Island has instead chosen to release the prop as barley wine aged in bourbon barrels, like a proper Bourbon County bear should be, with tamarind, lime, guajillo peppers, and that's a Spanish. It's a type of sugar.
Yeah.
The tamarind, guajillo pepper, and that sugar sound good. The lime, I don't know what that's supposed to mimic. I don't know. I'm interesting to see what that's going to look like. But this is like last year we got a chance. We went to prop on Media Passes, which was a great prop day.
Yep.
That was fun. Got to try everything. I also got to try Angel's Envy barrel aged again. Did you get anything last year? Did you buy any of those? I don't think you did.
No.
You still have.
Yeah.
Jesus. Clark and I had it up in Michigan week 1 of football, and I really liked it. It was nice to go back to it, and I kind of want to go and grab the Eagle Rare bottle again because I think it's only $20 now at Benny's.
Yeah.
The Angel's Envy one is very tasty. I think you would. Because I remember not liking it at prop day. I was like, I don't really like this one. And the Eagle Rare was good.
Yeah, I had it too. I don't remember it being my favorite. I don't think I disliked it, but
Yeah, maybe I didn't dislike it, but anyways, very excited about that, and I will be doing some of the Revolution purchasing this year. So
Oh, nice.
that is actually coming up. So we'll have that soon. Death Star, Cafe Death, Bramble by Death, Bramble.
Sounds familiar.
That's what they're doing this year. I'm not a Bramble person. I don't think I'm going to get that one. But they also have... Crikey. Sorry. I'm trying to remember...
Crikey.
What?
I gotta get Benjamin on that word.
Crikey.
Crikey.
Oh, jeez. When I looked up Revolution, it brought me to a homebrewer tap talk about looking up a Eugene Porter recipe because I wanted to make that a long time ago, and I still do love Eugene Porter. Where is it? Come on, guys. Let's check it. Here we go. Deep Wood. This year is... So Death Star, Cafe Death, Death by Bramble. But I thought there was a... There is something else that's being released that's in a big can. Oh! On and On Part 4.
Oh!
19.2 ounce cans.
What?
Probably going to be about $30. I know. So I'm going to get Cafe, regular, and On and On Part 4. Bramble, I might just go and try there.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. So I'll let you know when that's happening. If it might be... Oh, shit.
What?
It might be the weekend we're in Denver.
It's all right.
If it's not, I'm probably going to go that Friday and just pick it up and check it out. Overall, Brandon, as I'm looking at this, maybe you ask me, because I'm not sure what we're going to go with on this. How we're going to...
I'm just gonna go. How many Blanton barrels
okay.
would you give this?
I think it's really good. I think I'm going to go with... $4.4.
Ooh.
4.4. This is a really good bourbon barrel aged beer. I really like this.
I was gonna go like 4.2, 4.3. So yeah, same wheelhouse.
Just so everybody knows, real quick, the Death Star, Cafe Death, Death by Bramble, and VSO On and On Part 3. It's not On and On Part 4. It's very special old Part 3.
Oh.
In cans.
Now we're interested in trying that.
Yeah, October 18th, which means
Yeah,
around the time we are...
it's the next weekend.
Mm-hmm. Friday. We'll go if you want to.
Is it the next week? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the next weekend.
I don't think I have anything planned, so it'll be great. Yeah, I like this beer. I've really enjoyed... I like stopping at Transient. It's there normally for Clark and I. It's our second to last stop.
Yeah.
When we do our little trip, and we always say we're not going to do a barrel aged beer. And every time we've gone there, there's always like a barrel aged beer that's on tap. It's like, oh, that sounds really good. The two that we had, I checked in. I can't remember obviously off the top of my head. They were very good, and I kind of wish I would have grabbed some of those too. They were very similar though. There was dark matter coffee and cinnamon and vanilla involved.
Okay.
So, but cheers to Transient and
Cheers.
the other brewery that I can't remember already. Brandon took a last little sip. I still have some beer left.
Poured you a little more.
Brandon, love you, man.
Love you too, man.
And we'll see you right next week.
Bye.
This has been The Malting Hour. Be sure to follow us on all social media by searching The Malting Hour and at themaltinghour.com. You can also follow us individually on social media. Brandon can be found on Instagram as BMDub81, on Twitter, BDub81, and on Untapped as BDubDrinksBeer. Tony can be found on Instagram and Untapped under Ace of Help Chicago, on Twitter, The Ace of Help Chicago. Clark can be found as Clarkowski on all three. Dan can be found on Instagram as hip__hops and hip hops on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, like, and rate the show on your preferred podcast listening platform. Until next time, cheers from all of us at The Malting Hour.